This is Coach Scoot with SportsBettingGlobal.com previewing NFL playoff action between Cincinnati and Houston. The first game in the NFL playoffs is an AFC Wild Card matchup featuring the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Houston Texans. The game at Reliance Stadium in Houston is scheduled to kick off at 4:30 p.m. Eastern with television coverage to be provided by NBC. The Bengals finished the regular season at 10-6 and won 7 of their last 8 games. They ended on a 3-game win streak, defeating the Eagles 34-13, Steelers 13-10, and Ravens 23-17. Cincinnati rested their starters against the Ravens and suffered a 23-9 deficit in first downs. They also suffered deficits in passing yards at 146 to 142, and rushing yards at 206 to 47. However, they sacked Baltimore 4 times and returned an interception for a touchdown, which was the difference in the game. The Texans went 12-4 during the regular season, but dropped 3 of their last 4 games. That included a 42-14 loss to New England, a 23-6 loss to Minnesota, and a 28-16 loss to Indianapolis to close out the season. 9 penalties and 4 sacks cost Houston 89 yards, and they turned the ball over twice on interceptions. They did hold a 250 to 184 edge in passing yards, and a 102 to 81 edge in rushing yards. The Bengals are 8-6 against the spread overall, 5-1 against the spread on the road, and 3-1 against the spread as a road underdog. They are 7-1 straight up and against the spread lately, and are plus 85.5 points spread-wise in that run. They are 7-3 against the spread against non-division opponents. The Texans are 11-5 against the spread in the season, 6-2 against the spread at home, and 4-2 against the spread as a home favorite. They are just 2-5 against the spread lately. Between these teams, Cincinnati is 0-5 against the spread recently. These two teams have met 7 times since 2001, with the Texans holding a 4-3 series edge. Their last meeting on January 7th, 2012 resulted in a 31-10 Houston victory. In that one, the Texans were a 4-point favorite. In a December of 2011 matchup, the Texans won 20-19 in a game in which the Bengals were favored by 19. For this weekend's game, the Texans are a 4.5-point home favorite. The over-under sits at 43. Check out SportsBettingGlobal.com for our pick on this game and all of this weekend's football action. Good luck.